Welcome back, everybody, for another episode of our PGA Tour career. If you missed last episode, make sure to check it out. It was absolutely a beautiful first two rounds at Kiowa Island for the Carolina Open. And today we are tackling the final two rounds. We kind of have an all-Canadian third round going, at least for our grouping. We're going to be paired with Pendrith going into this third round. And if you stayed to the end of the last video, I kind of gave you guys a teaser of what we could expect from round 3. And this is exactly what I was highlighting when we started this tournament for Kiowa, was the fact that wind around here can really punish you. 18 to 25 mile per hour winds for this third round. That is the highest I've experienced on this game. If you remember out at Pebble Beach, and then there's one other round, it was somewhere like 15 to 20. So 18 to 25 is by far the hardest and gustiest wind we've experienced. Kiowa Island is no joke in itself. The course plays extremely long on the back nine. So, and having 18 to 25 mile wind into your face is going to be absolutely nuts. So once again, we're partnered here with Under Armour. We got our beautiful little black to white ombre shirt, whatever you want to call it there. We got firm and fast conditions. We are paired with another Canadian, and let's just dive in and see what happens. This round could really just throw the leaderboard for an absolute loop. There could be some low scores, there could be some high scores. It's really no saying what's going to happen in a windy day at Kiowa Island. So sit back, relax. Thank you guys so much for joining. You guys have been crushing it lately with all the feedback, all of the just content in general. You guys have been showing a lot of appreciation for. So I thank you guys very much. I appreciate your continued support, and let's just get into it. As you can see there, we started the day tied for third, or tied for first with some people right there, and now they're tied for third after dropping a couple in the first few holes. So Taylor and I are going to have our work cut out for us here. And let's just kick it off. The all-Canadian group here, 11:24 tee time, 397. We know we got to capitalize on their first few holes. 23 mile per hour winds to start. We're going to grip and rip a driver with a helping wind and see if we can't get it close to the green.
Obviously, there's still a long way to go in this tournament. It is not in the win column yet.
This is going to go so far, man.
This is definitely one
flighted at 311 carry. It's going to roll out to probably 370 plus. 367, there you go. So a 33-yard shot left. Beautiful shirt there. I really like the new bundle that was put into the shop that we were able to snag. I can't really put anything in the air, so flop shot really is not the play here. I think we're just going to pitch this one on, kind of take a little bit off so it stops near the flagstick. But a beautiful looking outfit. The only thing that I'm hoping they add soon is more hat options. I saw all your comments saying, how dare you wear a Nike hat with Under Armour. It's the only hat I got, but just for you guys, I've removed it from almost all of our outfits. We're wearing our player's hat that we unlocked as the U.S. Amateur. We got a birdie putt here on number 1. Downhill, then up the hill, slight left to right. Shouldn't be a lot of break in this. This green has been pretty relaxed to start. Although that one kind of immediately hopped off, so that initial foot, I guess, had more break. I don't think I pulled that one, but... All right, so a missed birdie here on a very scoreable first hole is not ideal, but to get out of any of these holes with a par today, I think is going to set us up for a very good weekend. I can't believe we're playing in this strong of winds. Once we make that turn, the 9th hole onward, it's pretty much all in our face.
Frank looking out under that.
It doesn't say that Taylor has teed off, but he will theoretically be playing alongside of us.
That this is where they decide how much of that
oh my gosh,
bite off with the tee shot here.
Yeah, I don't really advise biting.
I'm going to go for over this tree because I think the wind will help me carry it. We'll see. I mean, this is a day of just seeing what the hell we can do.
A good tee shot, still going to be able to reach.
It's a good line. Whether it has the legs to carry it. Oh, it doesn't have the legs. Oh, wow. Get to the flat part. That's going to be an awkward stance. So, all right, I actually thought we could carry that being it downhill like 5 feet. The wind. Well, I mean, I can't get this out of the bunker.
Second to the par 5.
Probably can't even get more than a pitching wedge on this. The lip is so aggressive here. But we should be able to get this back on the fairway pretty far down there. It is a par 5, so no eagles for our UK fans. But we do get safely aboard. That should be another chance to get this up and down for a birdie.
Yeah, that's good.
I think we
shot.
birdied.
Sand
I think we
takes away
eagled the
any
first day
chance
birdie
of
this
going
hole
for
yesterday,
green
so
too, but this is a
definitely
nice
have taken
recovery
advantage.
here.
But we've
Back
never
on
been dealt
track.
with these kind of conditions, and 24-mile-per-hour winds, even for a shorter wedge shot, is going to throw this one so far to the left. And because we've gotten rid of the Apex shot tracer as part of our difficulty increase after the players, this is kind of a hit and see what it's going to do. Well, way off with my read. That should get back on almost. So we're going to have to aim double to the right. Again, I'm fully aware that I could add, you know, some fades or draws, but with this much wind, a fade or a draw really isn't going to do much because I can only move it a very little amount because I don't have a lot of points in a shot shaping. So we kind of just got to work with the wind on a lot of these holes. It's a pretty good pitch shot. This thing saved our butts yesterday. We got a makeable chance to get a par here. So weren't able to capitalize, but again, I don't know how many of these holes we really are going to be able to capitalize on. I think if you shoot a par or slightly better, I think you got yourself a good chance of winning this tournament tomorrow, as Pendrith bogeys 1.
Now to the third hole, the par 4 is 300.
So that just shows you there's going to be some high scores out there. Bogey golf is going to come into play big time.
Is that approach shot? It's a tabletop green. If you miss
Way
it,
out to the right.
it will be a hard-earned 4, I promise.
Wow, look at that. Just shoot to the left. Oh, it's giving this ball legs. It needs to stop. Get back down the hill. Go back down. Oh, boy. It's going to take me a few holes to really understand how strong this wind really is. I'm going to pitch this one under the tree, keep it below, so I'm going to shoot a bit of a low shot into the first little part of the green, and hopefully it stops near the flag again. Take a little bit off. Don't need a full swing here. It clipped the tree, which may have actually... Oh, you know what? We're on a hill. Yeah, I should have actually... That was stupid. I should have realized that that was going to get up in the air. Well, now we have a pitch coming back up the big hill. That was a really stupid shot. Well, we recovered beautifully again. So another 2-foot putt for a par is... I mean, that second shot was abysmal, but that third shot there was absolutely gorgeous. Hopefully we don't have to make the flat stick work from too far today. It's a really cool shot that just was with all the trees behind. That's such a cool location for a green. And we're just hanging on. We are currently still atop the leaderboard. We've yet to make a mistake.
There's very little that you can see off the tee, so you have a blind tee shot.
Oh my gosh,
with a
yeah,
big carrot.
aim way the hell over here. Right side of the bunker, and then just have it naturally fade back into the fairway. There it goes.
This starting toward the right
Whoa!
side.
I'm killing all these drives. That wind is adding so much pace. All right, I got to start playing smarter because that was not ideal.
Might be a tough shot coming up. So from the rough,
oh
is
boy,
second here at the 4th.
Oh, this is such a hard day. All right, let's just look at the wind. Look at the weeds. Even that is not enough. This is absolutely wild. I might have to just risk the miss hit and start taking off some of this wind. Otherwise, this could be a very difficult day to get anything going. That's actually hilarious. Go.
Well, that's out. That's the important part.
That was
this is well short
not great. Gonna go pretty hard to left to right here, down the hill, pretty damn fast at the start. This would be an unreal par save. Oh, underhit it, but I think I had the wrong line anyway. I don't think adding 0.7 of pace would have got it to be any straighter. So not bad. It's a bogey. It's our first mistake of the day. I'll tell you what, this is crazy. I've never experienced anything like this. And this is where I wish there was rain in the game. Not that it would be a rainy day. It looks completely sunny out. But it would be really
Par
fun if
three
there was
fifth here
these
is
winds
270
and crazy
yards.
rain.
It's one thing to hit the green, but it's
But it
another
doesn't
to
seem like that's in the
navigate
cards
it.
for
If
this
you're
game,
on the
at least
wrong
not in the
side,
foreseeable future.
you
So,
might have a difficult time.
all right, well, we got to
just
club up to
two-putting.
at least a 5 because this 20-mile-per-hour wind is just horrendous.
This one looks right on point.
Yep. Oh my God, that took
That's
off 40
quality shot
yards
right
of a
there,
possible
just left of the
5-iron
hole, and a
swing.
birdie opportunity
So
coming up.
we have a chance to get that bogey right back here,
Not only is
up
this
the hill, right to
biggest
left.
green on the golf course, we are at the easternmost point of the ocean.
Ooh, it
course.
tried
It's a
diving
nice
at the
view.
end.
Remember when
There you
Pete
go,
Dye
back to
designed this
even.
golf
We'll
course,
take
his
that on a
wife
difficult
Alice
par
actually
3.
said, you can't really see the ocean. So what
It looks
they
like
did
wind
they
is
raised
helping
the
us
whole
with
golf
these
course, all the playing
extremely
levels,
challenging
up
par
to 6
3s.
feet. Now you've got a tremendous
Oh.
view from this corner.
All right, here we
Back
go.
toward
Par
the
4,
clubhouse
6 hole,
now, we find the
490.
Par 4 sixth hole at 490
See what you can do.
yards. Right-handed golfers.
Oh
wanna
God,
play
I'm gonna
this
take some.
right to
I'm gonna
left
take some of this
to give themselves a good look at
this
this
wind
green,
off. I don't want to play
with
at
the
21.
lone major
Big old
concern
fade as much as I can
is
do.
the bunker short and left.
Just comes out dead straight and goes right, but it's safe because we played the fade. That wind is
No issues
nutty.
here. That is into the fairway.
There was a comment on one of my videos where somebody said it's weird that the weeds all move but the trees don't, and the trees move a little bit but nowhere near as much as it should for 22-mile-per-hour winds. Like the flagpole is dead straight. The flag is like, that's the part where it's like, if you really want realism in this game, if you're really going for that true feel, the trees should be blowing a lot more. The pin should not be a board and then the flag just going nuts. It should be moving. Whether that would translate very well into a video game is hard to say. Maybe they did try it and it just didn't, it didn't play the way they wanted it to. But it does seem kind of silly that you have this gusty wind and yep. Even playing a bit of a fade there did absolutely nothing. Yikes. This is a tough one. Here we go. Pitch shot has been good all week. A little aggressive there, and wow, it's gonna be back and forth all day. I feel like not happy. It looks a little weird there.
This is a 16-footer.
This is not bad. This is definitely makeable. Slightly up the hill, not much. At a bit of pace, right to left. Yeah, good par putt there. Very good recovery. Very, very, very good recovery.
And the lead's going to remain 2. Super wide fairway here at the par 5 7th. Definitely reachable.
Par
in
5,
two.
579. I don't know if it's reachable in 2 in this wind. It depends which way the wind
That's
is.
certainly the plan of most
Wind
people on
is
this hole,
not
Rich,
helping,
and
so
I just
there's
think
a
of an old adage
0%
that I was
chance
taught
we
as
can
a
get there in
kid,
2.
and it's great for these holes. It still works. Tee it high.
Aim way out
let it
left.
fly.
Yeah, the problem with teeing it high and let it fly in days like this is the wind is going to do exactly what it's doing to this ball right here. Even aiming so far left. And again, don't yell at me for not putting fades or draws. I have very little. Like, I'll show you what I can do. That's as far as I can fade the ball. Can you see the little chart on the left? That's it with a driver or with a 3-wood. I don't have a lot of movement. I could try it. It's just not going to do a whole heck of a lot. So with an iron, I get a little bit more. It takes off a bit of the wind, but like that's what I mean. Like, I'm still having to aim out super far left and right. With the chance of a miss hit, I just don't see the value. This is not bad. We got it to the, I mean, we got to club up at least once here. Do I have to club up twice here? No, I think a P-wedge is enough. Give it a good whack. Nope, it's not enough. I lied. Oh my gosh. This is so insane. Okay, this is by far the funniest round I've seen. And I'm not even mad. Like, I'm gonna make mistakes today, and just gotta hope we can do that. That's not bad. And hope the flat stick can save us on a couple par putts. Up the hill, left to right. This is wild. Like, it looks like the tree on the left is moving. But like if that tree was moving that much, the leaves would be just going nuts. Yeah, good putt there. So
Yep, well done. That's
doing what
in
we
for
can to
par here at 7.
stay at
And he's gonna
even
stay
par.
2 clear of
Even
the
par
field.
through what, 6 holes, 7 holes there? Through 7. Oh, you just saw it. That looks
They
like
say long is rarely
Taylor
a good
bogeyed
miss at the
again, if
ocean
not
course.
worse.
Never is that more evident than
And this
here at
is-
the par
this
3
is
A.
where I
There's another
just-
elevated green.
I don't even know what to do.
Anything that skips over the back will leave a semi-blind shot out
Here
of
we go.
a deep waist area.
Oh, I mishit it too. Mishit it to perfection, maybe? Nope, that's not stopping. Hello, sand. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Well, at least he can draw on the experience from the
right,
previous
well,
hole. Again,
last
in the bunker.
pick shot wasn't great. Let's try and get a better shot on this one. Not terrible, but still not in that ideal range to make a tap-in par. But we're giving ourselves good looks uphill. I'd rather uphill putts for par than downhill. Right to left. Good putt.
Okay,
Make
good
another
roll
par.
there.
Move on
It
to
is
the
a
next
par
hole.
here at the 8th.
Just try and get out of here without too many
Right
issues.
where he is.
But again, I said this at the top of the video, as Im actually drops a birdie
The
at
final hole
9.
on this front
The
side
9th
is a
hole
right to
into the
left
18th
par
are all
4 at
very, very
514
long, challenging
yards.
holes. However,
Lone
the wind has been into our
right
face
off
for the
the
most of
tee
the day.
must be
We might be
avoided.
getting a lot of side
most
wind
players
and a
will
lot
be
of
left
wind with
with a
us.
mid to long iron into a green with more than its share of humps and hollows.
25-mile-per-hour winds. That is wild. Great tee shot here, or at least it looks great at this point. Should end up pretty great as well. Lost so
That
much
will do just
distance
fine.
just trying to get it back onto the fairway. But we'll take that. It's a very good shot. Now we have a four iron, if not more, back into this green. Oh my gosh. This is where you just don't overthink it. There's not much you can really do. Just hit a shot, and if it works out, great. If it doesn't, well, there's not a lot you can do. As that worked out beautifully, a 4-iron from nearly 200 yards out lands at 200.
Be a great look at birdie.
We got a chance for a birdie at 9. So similar to what Im
10-foot
just
putt
did, this is a very, very creepily quick putt down the hill, though. Yep, beautiful.
Nothing to it. Well,
Get back to
done.
1 under
It's
for
a
the day,
birdie here
or get to
tonight.
1 under. We were never
Yeah,
there.
that'll mean it's a
10 under for the
front nine
tournament.
score of 35,
That's a great birdie.
1 under
That
par.
hole has been beating us up all week
Through 9 holes,
long.
good time
So
to
the
take
fact
a
that we
deep
just
breath.
got out of there with a birdie on the
Look out
hardest
at that
conditions,
spectacular
hardest day with the
panorama,
hardest
which
conditions is an
This tee
absolute
does allow you
miracle.
to do, Frank, is it sits right
And
atop
just
the
as I
sand
thought,
dune. It's
into
really
the
pretty.
wind,
It is,
severely
and it's
into the
another hole
wind.
that still goes
If
in
we
that
get this
westerly
to fly
direction.
250,
When you
we'll
look
be
down at this
happy.
fairway, you have to respect the right side. The right side is a complete and utter no-no.
I don't even know if this is
That's
going
where
to fly
the big numbers
250.
come. So if you're going to air a little on the left side, the hole does open up.
245.
Second shot's gonna
Didn't
have
even
to
get
be right
250.
across the
Rolled out
bunker,
to
but,
249.
This par four will get your attention to start the back 9.
All right, well, we definitely got to club up a couple times here. Clubbing up to a 5-iron from what, 170 to the flag is crazy. Ah, came out right. Oh, boy. Well, I'm going to say that's a good shot for these conditions. Pitch this one on. Sit, 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 sit. Oh my God, mark that ball. Mark that ball and go putt it. Up the hill again, left to right. Had a lot of these today. It's another
Oh, and a
phenomenal
shot
par.
beyond there to start
Holy
the second
crap,
nine.
man.
That's in for par here at 10. And he's going to remain.
I'd be
at
interested to
10
see
under.
how many attempts at birdie we have by the end of the day. So far, I think we've had
We
2,
arrive here
and we've
at
made
the
them both.
593-yard par
Other
5,
than that, it's
11.
been par
Off
saves
the tee,
around
it is
15 feet.
imperative to miss the sand areas
Wild
on the
day.
right
Absolute
side.
wild. I
On
think I'm
the
going to just
second
power
shot,
drive all these.
That's
There's
the layup to the right.
literally no
taking
point
the
in
waist area on
worrying
the
about
left
the miss
side
it when the miss
out
it
of
is
play.
coming from the wind
Do
anyway.
that, and you'll have a good chance at a good score.
Well, I mishit it. I mishit it directly right. However, I aimed it far enough with a bit of a fade that we kind of got away with it.
Certainly a lot of different ways to play a par 5.
271, 277 rollout.
Play this par 5 using 3 shots to reach the green.
Yeah, 3 shots aren't going to get me there, so I'm going to take a driver off the deck, keep this low, get it down there somewhere close to green would be nice. Little driver off the deck for you. Go. Yes! Oh, yes! Beautiful shot.
That's what he wanted to do. After
No
the tee
way.
shot, he puts himself in really
Well, he
good
kept it under the
position
wind
here
and it
on
got
the
some
par
speed.
5.
All right, pitch this back up. Aim it a little bit left. Comes out dead right. Oh my gosh. I have talked about the wind being a little weird in this game. I said that during my review back in the first week this game came out. I think the game it calculates the wind immediately rather than at the top of your apex. So you can hit a perfect shot, which doesn't happen too often for me anyway, but you could hit a perfect shot and your ball will immediately go the direction the wind is and never change course. Like it'll never go like up and then like drop based on the wind. It just immediately goes that direction, which is hella unrealistic in my opinion. It's not the end of the world. It might not look as bad if you didn't have the shot tracer on, but that is something I noticed because I hit that ball almost perfect and that's a phenomenal pitch. And immediately it was right. Immediately. And then it didn't look like the wind had touched it from that point on. So something a little weird about this game. Again, not the end of the world. Like at the end of the day, your ball is going to be affected regardless. So if it happens at the beginning or the end, it's just no ball flight in the world would immediately snap that hard because of wind. It would happen up to your apex, at your apex, and even on the way
It's
down.
also the start of 2 very important par 4s here at Kiowa Ridge because the drive
boy.
here and 13 has
Put a little
to
bit
be
of a
spot on.
fade.
This one has bunkers, but both second shots will have water in play.
That's a good tee shot. That's a phenomenal tee shot. It's not going to go anywhere, but it's a great tee shot. 263 carry.
Beautiful tempo.
276
That
rollout.
swing is going to wind up squarely in the fairway.
Great sound to that one. Had a big old thud.
Let's see what they do from a good lie in the fairway. 180 yards to go.
Now, put a bit in, take a bit of the wind off because, like I said, I can't really be worrying about miss hits if the wind is just going to naturally miss hit it for me. If that makes sense. Even that is not on the green. Boy, oh boy, I clubbed up twice and it still didn't even get there. That's just so challenging. There's just not much you can do. Like I said, today's round is just a guess, hit, and hope. Guess, hit, hope.
I think I'll be fairly pleased with that.
That's a good shot. That should be a tap-in part. Easy every day. We'll take this one.
That one
Grab our ball and run to the next one. We are doing a pretty good job at 1 under par for the day to remain at 1 under for the day and just keep any sort of momentum.
The par 4 13th here at the Ocean Course is a beauty. Manning's strategy off the tee. Challenging the canal running down the right side allows you to possibly shorten the hole, but playing away from the canal brings a cluster of pot bunkers into play left.
Here we go. Another good drive here required. Yep, another monster drive. So we are absolutely hammering these drives. Now, again, it's not going to go anywhere. 258. But in 25-mile-per-hour wind into your face, we'll take that
This
Sunday
is where
through
clutch
Sunday.
selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze.
Here we go, hybrid. Would never take a hybrid on any sort of day other than today. It's not bad. It would have landed near the pin if it didn't get thrown 60 yards to the right. We'll take it though.
Not as close to the pin as you'd like.
We got a putt for birdie. Add it to the list. Add it to the list of putts for birdie. Is it realistic? Hell no. Aim way out right, get it up that hill, and funnel it back down towards the cup. No. Go. Go.
Yeah, from that far away.
That's good.
Anything inside of 5 feet.
Yep.
It's pretty darn good.
Yeah, I agree. But we will settle for yet another par.
Here at 13.
Still maintaining that 1 under is pretty impressive. Im is kind of stuck where he is. Matsuyama has now climbed to 7 under, so there's some guys scoring. It's just not, it's few and far in between. Like there's just not, there's not a lot out there. And this is a hole that scares the absolute piss out of me.
It falls off down to that sandy area on the left, a good 10 feet below. If you finish up short, it's going to roll the way back to the tee box that way. Good 10 feet short. If you miss it on the
this is
right,
done.
well, that's about 10 feet below the level of the putting surface. I'm not even going to talk about the back of the green.
Yep.
Please, hit the green.
Yep. Nope, can't hit the green on a day like this.
Nope, that one never online, and it winds
Correct.
up in the left rough.
And now we're going to have to hoist this because I don't even think I can pitch it over that. Add some loft. Come on, get this on the green. I don't even care where it goes. Okay, we got it on. We got a putt 14 feet 6 inches from that line. Is pretty damn good for a par.
The contours of the green.
And it's downhill severely.
Just a few more feet out of that one.
Not to be a little short, but a good effort there.
No way I just left that short. And after saying how well we were doing to maintain to that 1 under, we dropped one here at 14, the very difficult 14.
Drop them down the leaderboard just
Damn, man.
On to the 15th, a par 4 at 466 yards. Plenty of room in the fairway off the tee, making this definitely a second shot hole. Because trust me, you do not want to miss left and find yourself in a waste area.
Here we go. Big drive. Add a bit of a draw to it to try and counteract at least half of the wind if we can. That's a poor. I don't even want to say that's a bad drop shot. That hole is so hard in general. This one just hopped extremely hot off the left.
With the left edge
Get a good kick.
Fairway.
At least it didn't go back into the bunkers on the left side there.
After
So
that bogey at the last and finding the rough here, it's going
not
to be
bad. This
time
is,
to like have a little tap on the cranium and get things in the
P
right
wedge.
place.
I'm gonna aim way far out. Got a good kick. Let's go, baby. Probably the best shot we've hit all day.
Good shot.
Let's go.
Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Another down the hill putt.
This will be a 14-foot
Right to left. Probably not a lot. It'll come back right. If it can come back right at the end, it will.
The pace.
We've done a good job today of when we drop that shot, getting it immediately back. So to get another birdie, 1 under again, as Im out of nowhere is now 10 under. So did he eagle something out there? Wow, Sungjae Im coming out of nowhere and dropping 10 under now through 16. So he must have got it on in 2 here. An absolutely crushed one. Got the eagle and is now 10 under par through 16 holes. Good for him. That's hard to do on a day like this. The wind obviously is helping on a big par 5. So we carried that 302. Did not get quite the kick that I was hoping for once again. So while these fairways are definitely fast, they're firm, they're not really having that rollout that I would like. I think we just clubbed down a 4-iron. If we get this on, great. I'm gonna add a bit of a draw to counteract some of that. Aim on the right side of the fairway. Hopefully it funnels on back towards the flag stick. Yeah, not enough club today, but a hybrid would have just right past the pin. So 13 yards, we can possibly get this up and down here. A pitch shot.
Yeah, did well just to advance.
Hit it
the ball
well.
so far down the fairway. And now a fairly
Oh, I killed it.
third
Oh,
shot.
but we almost jar it. Oh my gosh, that would have been an unreal eagle. And now we got a chance. That's the second time our pitch shot has hit the flag in this tournament. And it's resulted in something really good. Usually it hits the pin and just goes a mile the other way. Now we are 2 under with our second straight birdie. Capitalize on the wind helping us on a par 5. And we will jump over him now, 11 under par, in the lead, 2 under for the day on the most ridiculous round I've ever played in this game. But here we go, 20-mile-per-hour winds. We got a club down. I don't think I can go with an 8.
It's all happened here, Rich.
I don't know if 7's going to stop, but I don't want to be short if I'm wrong. So 7-iron here.
And it was the
21 mile per hour
deciding
winds,
hole.
22.
So many of the best players in the world actually found water. For example, even just this finish. Remember Colin
3.1% slow is abysmal again. End up in the bunker, landed on the flat side. Thankfully, we're left-handed, so he's not happy. Very upset with that one. I don't think you should be that upset with that.
Just a little splash out on this par
It's
3.
safe, or it's playable. It's more than some people on this hole, I'm sure, have said. We hit a decent pick shot there. 4 feet 10 inches to save the par.
Necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that
Down the
far
hill,
away.
left to right. Oh, you got a turn.
Where's the turn? It didn't move
Like, I know I hit
nearly
that a
as
little
much as you
hard, but
anticipated.
come on. And even Rich Lerner said, where's the turn? Okay, well,
That one
I guess we
finished
give
off
one
for
back.
bogey here at 17.
that was stupid. That should have turned in a
No fault,
heartbeat.
10 under
Like,
par.
I get that I didn't take pace off of it and it was downhill, but when you have a 2-foot putt or 4.5 foot putt, if it's turning
always
and it
fun,
ends up
isn't it,
on the
to
other
play
side of the
a
hole,
hole
so
that
you know it's
oozes
turning because once it got
history.
past the
This
pin,
18th has it all.
like
Go back
the
to
downhill really
1991
affected the break
Ryder Cup,
that
and the
much.
wild scene, the
For the
finish,
speed, I guess, not the
2021
downhill.
PGA
That's-
Championship.
I think that's a little silly. I think that's a very unfortunate drop shot on what otherwise was a pretty good played par 3. I'm gonna blame that one on the cup there, like the break, because to me that should not have broke after the pin
Yeah, nothing
on
at
a
fault
4-foot
there.
pin
Good balance,
putt.
good follow
But
through,
whatever.
and good start to this hole.
Again, the fact that we've gotten to this point still at 1 under par is pretty solid. I just can't believe that just happened.
So job 1 is
But job's
completed
not done.
and
18
done well.
approach shot
It was a
here.
good drive,
20
but
mile
Frank
per hour
Barry
winds
has a
right
lot
to
of work
left.
ahead here on
I'm
this
going to club
second
down
shot.
1 because
Exactly
the
right,
wind
Rich.
has
After
been
that
adding
tee
to the
shot, Then you
distance.
look at the second shot, what's up ahead, which is going to be another long approach shot to a green
3.2%
that,
slow
once
again.
does not sit straight in front of you.
But this one
so you have to
looks
aim a little down
good
that
if it
left side. Just
stops.
Stay the left of middle.
All right, we give ourselves
Strike.
another chance at a birdie putt. So can
That's
we
a
get
good
that drop shot back?
More
We've done
importantly,
it
too,
well
a
all
green in
day.
regulation, so birdie
Up the
chance.
hill, left to right,
15
birdie
feet away.
chance, 15 feet. Ah, that initial little bit just kicked it more right than I wanted. So we'll find another par here on the 18th. We'll drop that one shot on the 17th, which was a little disappointed. I actually thought we played that
So he'll
okay.
finish up there. It's a par
But
here
we'll
at
take
18.
that 1 under on a
And
very
this will be
difficult
a third
day.
round, 71.
71.
on this
Sungjae
Saturday.
with the 4 under. We're
So
tied
for
with
the
him. So
golfer
we're going to be going
we've
into the
been
final
watching,
round with
it will all
finally
be on the line
somebody different
tomorrow.
as our
He is
AI
tied atop the
counterpart.
leaderboard.
And I believe we'll be partnered up with Sungjae Im in the final round of the Carolina Open at Kiowa Islands. And we're gonna go there right now. Beautiful red. Apologies for the Nike. Don't yell at me. Wind has died way down. We are the final pairing here as we get to our final round before the Masters. Is it going to be another win on the season? Is Kiowa going to punish us? Is Sungjae going to perform one of those crazy AI rounds that we always see on the final round? Or is it going to be Aaron Wise, Tony Finau, Hideki Matsuyama, even Keegan Bradley kicking around? Actually, he was finished for the day.
South Carolina. Live final round
And we'll
coverage
just play this
of
one
the
out, and
Carolina
we're gonna
Open.
see. We're gonna see if we can keep
What
the
a
magic going into
weekend this
the
has
Masters.
been
So
far. Everything
survive
you
the
want in a golf
craziness.
tournament. By nightfall,
71 is
we
a
will
beautiful
have our
score.
winner. As you take a look at
The
current
outfit is
leaderboard
looking
on
mighty
this
fine
Sunday
aside
afternoon.
from the Nike hat.
We've got a tie at the top here at 10 under par.
And we're gonna
So,
rip
Frank,
one on
another
hole
Sunday is
one
upon us,
and see if we
stop
can
me
get
if
off to a
you've
beautiful
heard this
start
before,
again.
But our featured golfer in position to win yet again on the PGA Tour as a rookie.
Stop.
You have to think by
Uh-oh.
now, this is someone who appears to
Okay,
be
not bad.
unfazed by just about anything put in their way.
And also, Rich, getting
Let's
in
see
the
what
other
Sungjae
players'
can do.
heads, because
Usually they
Sunday
take
is
quite a
meant
bit
to be that
percentage off to
pressure
try and
cooker
get,
day.
like the
When
AI
people
calculates
fail,
where they
often
want to
it
be for
posts.
their second shot.
So
They
if
take
you
a certain
manage
amount
to
off from the
conquer that
driver.
at least twice in your rookie
Yeah,
season,
10.9% off,
players
hits
are
it
starting
dead
to think,
straight.
well,
They
hang
should
on a
still
minute.
go a long way because of the
They've
helping
figured out
wind.
how to play this golf when the pressure's at the
247
very most.
carry. He'll probably roll out to
Actually
300
give them
yards,
advantage.
so played that low enough as well. So 298, he'll have a 100-yard shot in, 106 yards, so probably exactly where Sungjae would like it. And again, are we going to see another AI just absolutely pop off on the final round? Is it Sungjae's time to shine? He hits an absolute dart on on hole number 1. Arms are in the air. Big fist bump. The crowd is loving him. And we're pitching a shot out of the rough here. And let's see. This is going to be tough to match that from the rough side here. If it gets a good kick, it should be pretty good. Just a little firm. We'll end up in a very familiar spot as we've ended up here 2 out of the 3 days already. 4th day is no different. Let's try and chip this one in. Up this little hill. Don't need a ton of power on it. Oh, it tried turning it just a little too firm. We'll have a tap-in par. And Sung Jae will now, for what, 5 feet left for a birdie on hole number 1. Should find no trouble here if he can find the back of the cup. He will now go to 11 under par. One up now. And this is what I'm talking about. The 100% AI difficulty makes these tournaments extremely difficult to win. Wasn't a great drive on 1, so we kind of had to just take what we got. Had a good pitch, it just didn't stop in time. And now we'll see what the day holds. This is going to be exciting.
So it's a good time to remind our players that this is where they decide.
Scotty ended up finishing like 6 under par or 7 under par or something to win last week.
Yeah, I don't really advise biting too much off, Rich. This is almost an S-shaped par 5. I mean,
finds himself 247 on a par 5, so he'll probably have a go at it. I'm not going to play that crazy angle, but I will still keep the driver because we've been first 2 days we clubbed down to a 3-wood, and I think we still had room for it to roll out with a driver, so I'm going to take a driver, just not as aggressive line as we had yesterday. Yeah, this one's not moving to the left at all. Gets a soft bounce.
Just what you want at this
yep,
point
just stays
around.
in. So beautiful little shot there, 321. We'll have a go at this one.
That's what
this is a very awkward position though, so yeah, I can't, unless he's going to bend this like Beckham, I can't see him going for this. No, just bails out to the left. Very smart choice. We're probably going to have to do the same because I didn't realize that tree kicks out that much. But he left himself in another really good position, 53 yards to the hole. He's happy. And Sung Jae, unfortunately, I didn't leave myself in a good spot either. We're just going to have to get it through these trees. Yep, good shot. Don't need to watch that one through. Just skip it. Kind of speed up these AI videos because sometimes they run a little bit long when you watch everything go at. If you know it's going to be safe, especially just going to a fairway shot, there's no need to really... Oh, go in the hole. Wow. Runs out probably a little farther than he was hoping for, but he has a 10-foot for back-to-back. Take advantage of this shorter par 5. We're going to do a similar shot, pitch it into the slope. Oh, very similar result. Oh my God, I should have watched that one because that actually rolled all the way through. So I'm kind of getting a little bit unlucky here with my rollouts. They're very much not stopping. Like that was a 60 degree. I know we put some pace on it, but oh, almost chipped in for the 2nd straight hole. We're going to have to settle with another par, assuming we make that. And now Sung Jae to go to 12 under par to start the day off beautifully. This is almost identical to how we started on day 1. We did get the eagle here. Yeah, never a doubt. Sung Jae goes to 12 under through 2 holes on the final round, and he looks like he's in form. So we're gonna have to start getting a little bit better here. That pitch shot looked great. It just again rolled out. So
and he's gonna stay 2 back.
Wise now birdieing 1. Oh, this is going to be a very scoreable day. Everybody survived that gale force wins on day 3. 6 to 9 is nothing. People are going to just set themselves up for a bunch of very low rounds, I feel like.
Tabletop green, missed the putting surface, and par is a challenge.
Staying with drivers, so we usually see Scotty club down a lot. He'll just take the 10% off, set himself up for another really good shot in. 245 carry. He hits it low enough where it'll roll out quite a bit. 285. He'll have to go over that tree. We're going to play a very similar shot and try and get it just to the right side of that bunker. Take the tree completely out of the equation. Not that we hit it far enough where that should ever be in play for our 2nd shot. If it's too far left, though, you will. But I think this will be okay. Unfortunately, we got the same fate as yesterday, but we hit a pretty good shot, if you guys remember. 59 yards, even in the rough, that should be a pretty good shot coming back in.
To the par 4.
Yep, this man is dialed.
Really good.
Well,
he's come out of the gates today beautifully, and there is another chance.
So from off the fairway, his 2nd now at 3.
Well, that's not what you want to see necessarily. I'm gonna punch this one again. I've hit it well. And for the third time in this tournament, I have hit the flagstick and dropped it to a foot. I can't believe this. It'd be really nice if one of these hit the flagstick and just dunked for me, but we'll take a tap-in birdie every day of the week as Sungjae taps in his third straight.
It is a birdie here at the third.
All right, but thankfully we will not drop a shot below him this time because we have a tap-in birdie after a phenomenal pitch shot out of the rough, hits the flagstick, and drops to that 1 foot tap-in range. Let's go, baby.
For the round at 1 under and 11 under for the tournament.
Frank, a great designer like Pete Dye keeps you on your toes.
Par 4,
after the
484
short third,
yards.
Come to the long par 4 fourth. This is all you want.
This is what we need, though. This is the confidence,
Right,
regardless of the outcome of this tournament. This
That
is what we
blind tee
need. The
shot,
game
that's
feeling
one thing.
good
Those
going into
bunkers down the
Augusta
right
because
side, but if you don't find the fairway,
I'm a little
irrespective of where that wind's coming from, you start having
gamer
to
nervous
zigzag
because
your
I
way
don't
around a
perform
hole
well
that's
in the
nearly
majors at this
500
game, or I
yards
haven't
long.
yet. Mind you, we were a very different rated golfer back in our amateur days. But Augusta's difficult, man, and we've turned off some of the guides, and I might even turn off one more going into that tournament. We'll see, but here we go. 3 wood. This should get a very healthy movement with the wind. Puts it just to the right side of Sungjae, just past him, 186 yards.
That is a fine tee shot right there.
And now the man who has made 3 birdies and made Kiowa look easy today sets himself up, hits another perfect shot. Oh, man. Pretty damn good. That's going to be a little bit of a testy putt. 14 feet 1 inch. So another really, really good shot there by the young man. We're going to club down. We're going to add a bit of a big high shot. Yet let the wind move it the rest of the way. See if we can't land this one soft. Well, hit it as best as I can. It might be a little too far. Land soft. Oh, it tried to. It tried to. It was so close to being perfect. That is still a really good shot. Just past the flag. 11 feet 6 inches for another birdie. So fist bump from our avatar there. We're going to need it. There's no saying what this young man can achieve if the AI decides, hey, we're going low today. Hey, we're going low today. 4 under through 4.
And he'll move to
It's almost a
11
cheat
under
code
par.
at this point. The AI is almost a cheat code on final days. Up the hill, left to right. Oh, it just came out dead left or dead right.
Just gonna sneak on by.
Unfortunately, the beginning of that putt was just too powerful. I didn't play enough. Missed it on the right side. Now we got to come backer for a par.
That's in.
So we'll stay at 1 under, 11 under for the tournament.
And he'll remain
Sungjae
3
is
shots off
just
the pace.
cruising now. Matsuyama birdie, so he's at 9
We are
under.
now at the first
Wise must have
par
parred
three
or
on the course,
bogeyed.
207-yard
Par
fifth.
5, or
Massive
sorry, par
wind
3
will
fifth.
entice you, but be careful if you're on the wrong part
Let's
of
see
the
how he
putting
handles. He's
surface,
already ready to
a
go.
two
He was
putt
ready to go
will be
before
a
the camera
challenge.
saw him. And does he tackle this par 3? He does. Go in the hole. Hole in one, Matsuyama, or Im, Sungjae Im. I'm getting all my golfers mixed up. I was reading Matsuyama on the leaderboard, and Sungjae
safely
Im
aboard.
was ready to go before the camera even settled, and he was a foot, less than a foot, from throwing in an absolute. I mean, that would have been shot of the tournament, 100%. As we'll do a high sweeping fade with a lower club here. Wow. It's a little left and a little long. It's exactly the shot shape that I wanted.
And
I think I
that
just
one
little
not
too
on the
fast
green,
shoved
but
it through
not
the wind.
terrible spot either.
No,
Setting
not
up
bad
in
at all.
short
We'll
grass.
take these every day of the week. A little soft, but got it to that tap-in
You can be
range.
fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
Im's AI
Frank, not
drops
only
this
is this
in,
the
I think
biggest
he's
green on the
programmed to go
golf course,
58.
We are at the
59,
easternmost
58.
point of the ocean course.
Yeah, it's a nice view. Remember when Pete Dye designed this golf course, his wife Alice actually said
Okay, so I said at the beginning, we've seen AI do some crazy things. We've seen Scotty go 6 under, 8 under. We saw Tony Finau drop a 59. We saw another one shoot like a 61. We've seen some shoot this well and then collapse on the back nine, so anything's possible. But I don't know if I've ever seen an AI jump out to a 5 under round through 5 holes. I just don't think I've seen it in this game yet. So although it's AI, ladies and gentlemen, we might be looking at the course record today for Sung Jae Im. This is for a golfer who's rated like 87 in this game. He is making this look stupid easy. Stupid easy. 269, 206 to the flag. That'll be a challenge here on once we get to the lengthy par fours. That'll be the real test for Sung Jae to see if his AI can navigate it appropriately. But there's moments where it just looks like the AI actually activates God mode, and it's just like, well, we're not winning. We're still in it. Don't get me wrong. We're only 4 strokes back, and we've had some miraculous comebacks in our career already. But this is something special to behold. But 206 yards. Now we got to see what he's capable of.
Into the wind.
This looks to be going left. He will have a putt, but it is left and it is long. That's going to be his first real test. 22 feet 8 inches. It's not out of the question. And for us, we got a full 6 iron here. We can put full power on it with the wind. Put a bit more loft on it so it lands soft. See if we can do a little bit better than Sung Jae there. Hit it well. It's just coming out a bit more right than I anticipated. So almost an identical shot to Sung Jae, just from the opposite side. So the righty goes to the left and the lefty goes to the right. He will have honors. Let's see what his AI can muster up.
He's going to get a little help from the slope. Other than that, just slightly to the right.
Oh, the pace was spot on.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He just missed it by an inch.
Down the slope for birdie.
Down the hill, right to left. Let's see if we can knock one in here. Our first advantage on any hole. Looks good. Looks real good. Let's go.
The pace absolutely perfect there.
There we go.
Down the slope.
We sneak one back from Sung Jae as we get to 12 under. He's 15 under. There's going to be a lot of birdies out here today. A lot. We saw Wise drop one just before this hole. And unfortunately, disappointing par after 5 straight birdies. The man is on a mission. Matsuyama now dropping another one. He gets a 10 under. There's going to be a lot of guys in double digits today. And potentially Sung Jae might even get to 20 under. But we have stolen the honors from him. Maybe we can start making him buckle a little bit. We'll just do a little bit of a fade back into the fairway here. Ooh, monstered that one. That sounded so pure. Yeah, this one's hammered. 281 into the wind is pretty impressive.
Nice
Nearly 300 yards of rollout.
Going to be a tee shot that is set up just
Beautiful,
fine.
beautiful day out here at Kiowa. Par 5. Sung Jae now. Club's down to a 3-wood. So we've seen when Scotty's AI has been on point, we've seen him do this a number of times. So I think he set himself up for a really good shot, a third shot. You'll see him lay this one up and then probably throw an absolute dart into the screen. Picking a number, clubbing down, hitting perfect again with the swing. Left side, so he'll have a beautiful angle into the screen. And he's 129, which is, for him, probably the magical number. For us, I think we actually do have to try and go for this, but I'm going to be smart about it and club down. If we want any chance of coming out of here as a victor, the big boys are going to have to step up. So this is why I played it safe. If I stayed with the 3-wood, that would have been through. This is short. We'll have a pitch out of the rough,
to this par 5 green,
and we'll have a chance of getting up and down for a par or for a birdie. Not the best shot ever there, but safe. This one's a little more left than he probably was hoping for, but stops it on an absolute.
Good shot, safely on the green. And
stops it on an absolute dime, and just holds on there as we'll chip this one back up over the slope into a down slope and hopefully land this one near the cup. Go down that hill. Go down that hill. Thank you. Get better. Now stop. Yeah. What a shot. 6 feet 7 inches. We got ourselves there for another birdie.
Chance now for another
So
birdie.
Sungjae has to make this and hope that I miss to remain in a commanding position. But he will just drop it in. There was never really a doubt as he gets to 6 birdies on the day, 6 under par, 16 under par for the tournament. And this is a chance for us to get to 3 under par for the day. And just try and stay, you know, shot for shot with him at this point. So there we go. Drip another one. Take advantage of the par 5 in beautiful conditions. And yeah, scoreboard is starting to fill up there.
Second par 3 here on the front
Still
side.
3 behind him, so we will have honors on this very difficult par 3. For us,
but in the end, I'd certainly take
anything
3 more days
par
than
or
most.
better
When you look at
is
this
a
green,
bonus.
Just have
6
another
iron,
look.
full
See
swing.
the angle of it. The green actually angles to the right at about a 30-degree angle. That's actually what tricks most people out when they misread the wind.
Just be safe. That's all I care about. Yep, good shot there. Pretty much as center of the green as you possibly can get. And now we'll see the man, the myth, the legend, Sungjae Im. And he's flared this one, unfortunately, way left. This needs to get a good kick to stay on the green. So he is not. That'll be a testy up and down for him. He should be more than capable of doing it, but with AI, you never know.
In the short grass.
Well, he does a pretty good job. A little short, probably a little shorter than he was hoping for. He still has 5 feet left for his par.
Here we go.
For us, a long way up there. It's going to move a little bit right to left. Maybe not a lot. I might even take this in a little bit. Oh my gosh, was that not uphill? That was a fast uphill putt. I just blew that one through the break because like,
from 7 feet.
Wait, but this is uphill. They were both uphill. I don't understand when cups are placed on hills like this.
Okay.
Whatever, it's a par. Like I said, pars on these difficult par 3s are not the end of the world.
Minus 13.
And now Sungjae 5 feet out for him to secure his par. Never a doubt. I mean,
yeah, well done.
Could have, if this was match play, I would have given him that.
And he'll remain right where he is.
We'll have honors here going to the 9th. This is the part of the course where, for us anyway, I don't know if the AI will feel as much pressure, but the course gets extremely long, and we got to play very, very smart.
Difficult to find anywhere from the rolling fairway to the undulating green. A 4.
But with the way we're hitting this club today, it should take some of that wind out of play and just pump it.
No issues here. That is into the fairway.
Yep, good shot. 194 left. Sungjae now with the driver in his hand. Rips it. Beautiful shot there from him.
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there.
Sungjae has honor 215, although I've found that a lot of AI really prefer this distance, and I think that's why they take some out of their driver. This looks like it's right at the pin, but it's got to get a good bounce. Yeah, unfortunately, he needed another yard, and that probably had a chance of going in the pin. So he does leave himself with an 18-foot, 10-inch putt or birdie. He's happy, but I think
for birdie coming up.
I think if he was a real person and not an AI, he probably wouldn't have been as happy. Here we go. 6 iron, almost full, up the hill. Or into the wind, not really up the hill. I've also trickled this one a little left, but I think I have enough legs to... Nope, I pretty much landed almost identical to where he is. And I get a very unforgiving roll off that false front, so...
Needed half a club more there. As it is,
not the greatest. We got a pitch shot back up the hill. God, that one looked good in the air. But we'll work our magic with the 60 degree again. A nice little pitch shot, 1 foot for a tap in par. No harm, no foul on the very difficult, lengthy 9th par 4 hole. Birdie here for Sungjae. Let's see if he can drop yet another one. This would be an impressive 7 under through 9 holes.
Works back up the slope.
And he's left it on the short side, so unfortunately for him, he was making everything early. Now he's kind of leaving everything just a smidge short, but He will still be in a pretty commanding spot going into this back nine. 13 under for myself. That's a good front nine, 3 under.
33 on
This to
front
remain
side.
at 16 under par with a 3-shot lead, 9 holes remaining. He will tap in style, aiming way out to the right. For whatever reason, the AI like to do that. Matsuyama still 3 under for the day. Aaron Wise has now bogeyed twice to drop back down to 8 under, even for the day.
Frank, what's in front of the player right
So there was a lot of numbers dropping early, and as I think as you see people getting the back nine similar to where we are, like we're obviously the final grouping out here. I think you'll see the birdies start to die out a little bit, and it'll be up to us as the leaders or the guys trying to catch us to start putting the momentum down, throwing some good shots. Another great drive there, 275, clear the rough.
That's what we'll need to see.
Roll out just a smidge, 161 to the flag. Very good shot from us. How does Sungjae Im, the current leader of your South Carolina Open, how does he respond? Thinking this one over. Taking a really long look, trying to get that God mode script reactivated in his AI coding. Takes a rip, 8.7% off, aims well out left, so the crap on the right should be well out of play. Did his coding get him to a number that he is comfortable with? 185 is a pretty good number. Long iron in, big old fist bump. He knows what's up.
This is where club
they know they've turned the
so
toggle switch back on.
Second shot into that stiff breeze.
I do like the AI though. I still think it's fun watching them in the final round. It adds a little bit more realism and a little bit more pressure for us. Like, this needs to roll back if it can. It sits soft, 19 feet. It puts pressure on us. Like I said, some tournaments might seem easy to you guys, but if the AI is going out there and throwing in some absolute monster shots, like, it's gonna take every bit of, you know, talent we have to match them. Like, we were tied with him. We go out with a 3 under on the front nine, and that's still not enough to match his 6 under par. So, easy or not, it's still impressive to watch what these guys are doing. This is a really good looking shot. Beautiful. So, upper advantage to Michael Webb here. 10 feet compared to his 18 feet. 19 feet thereabouts. Can he drop a birdie to put pressure on us to make this now? Yep, yes he can. So misses the last few, gets one back. 7 under for the day, 17 under for the tournament. For us, this is a pretty straightforward putt to now just get to 4 under and maintain. Oh my God!
But not quite on target.
How did that turn so much? What the heck? That turned so much.
This backside.
Well, I got a little cocky and overzealous there, I think.
Not much is straightforward.
A little bit of an unfortunate situation I just put myself in there, dropping one. Not dropping one, but essentially dropping one to the lead. Such an easy putt that I just baffled. I can't believe that.
Bunkers right are
clubs down, 3 wood.
But even with a drive in the fairway, a couple of devilishly.
So it seems like whatever his AI has decided for Sungjae, he will never attempt to go to these par 5s in 2. Honestly, I respect the man. I don't think we can get there in 2 on this hole into win anyway. It's one of the longer par 5s with wind in your face. But we will sail over Sungjae's, land it to about 300 yards, 293, 278. So I mean, it is accessible. I just don't think we'll go for it. There's too much crap around this hole. We'll see. If he throws this in a really good spot, we'll probably just follow him. So back-to-back perfect 3 woods. This should leave himself in a beautiful spot on the right side of the fairway. Right center, 59 yards. No, I can't get that up that hill even with the power drive. So Sungjae, I like your idea. We'll follow you. I might lay it back a little bit more to have more of a full swing in there. Good contact. This will actually get really close to him, if not further. Balls are almost touching, so kind of taking one from the leader here and just playing a little bit more smart. Now we got a decision because pitch shot is far. I think I can finesse a 60 in there with the wind helping. Come on, good shot here. Put some pressure on Sungjae. And I think I've done what I've done so many times. Thankfully, the wind. Oh, no! I just hit that one so firm again. Like, it came out, oh, okay, well, that's what I get for trying to finesse the shot. I mean, finesse has tons of spin. Slanting green, probably a really dumb choice, as I'm going to guess he's just going to pitch it up there. But he also doesn't hit it that well. He will stay on the green, but pitch was definitely the play. Kind of interesting to see him choke that shot more than he probably should have. Granted, I rolled off. But yeah, I mean, look at this false front. For anybody who thought that was going to stop, it's not going to stop. Not with a finesse shot, not with a 60 degree, not with that much spin. We'll just throw it back up there. At least we give ourselves another tap-in par. So the pitch shot has been working absolute wonders for us. I'm in love with that red Under Armour shirt. That is a shirt I would actually wear IRL. The color that it is just so vibrant and bright, and it just pops off the black pants and black hat. So nice.
Very makeable opportunities.
Sungjae M drips in another birdie.
Yes, plenty of pace to get up that slope.
8 under for the day. Wow, 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 wow.
Not say no to that. So that
it's becoming unreachable at this point, but I'm still very happy with the 3 under at this point. Disappointed with that finesse shot, probably the wrong choice. Now 5 back of Sungjae M. But we're still very much playing for important points, still very much playing for important position, important confidence going into the Masters. Right now I've kind of switched my mindset to that, just making sure everything is good tempo. The shots we have I'm using them correctly, because everything we got is going to go into that Masters round in the hopes that somehow in our rookie year on the PGA Tour, we can capture the ever-coveted green jacket and do what so few have done in history at that very beautiful, very majestic golf course that is Augusta National. Still a long way off, though. Still got holes to remain here. That is another perfect tempo, beautiful swing right down the middle of the fairway. Into wind, carrying at 280, rolling out to 230 or to 300 is absolutely perfect. A little bit of a fist bump there.
Gotta think this an extra
and you know, you never know what can happen.
For a second into the wind.
And you never know what can happen as he flares this one.
Right.
Will it get a kick? No, it doesn't. As Sungjae has just dunked it into the water. After a beautiful drive, he has done had a horrible mistake, and now we're gonna bail out way to the left.
Try again.
No point in following him into that drink. Not thirsty today, young man. Yeah, safe. That's all I care about. Don't even need to attack this. I'm pretty sure a par will get us out of here with a gained shot on the leader, so
just not quite as close.
Maybe the nerves got to the AI a little bit there. You never know. He's got to get this up and down. He's got to get this one close just to save par, or save bogey. So pretty aggressive pitch shot there. Leaves himself in a good shot, or good chance there. 8 feet 7 inches to only drop 1. I mean, this is a difficult putt, but it would be an amazing birdie here if we were able to drop this one on Sungjae. 2 swing potential. 2 shot swing potential. Oh, 3 inches short from dropping. Great putt there, though. Tap in but par, so we're at least getting 1 back. So he's going to drop to 17 under. He's aiming way out to the right, so he knows that break is there after seeing my putt. And never is out. 1 shot drop after hitting the drink. A little, whew, knows what was at stake there, as we're going to gain 1 on him here. So not a birdie, but it is a gain stroke on the leader. Remains at 13 under par. Keep our scorecard clean.
And he'll stay right where he
You know,
is.
looking back, I probably could have been more aggressive, but that's the thing. There is chance for mistakes on this back 9. He just made one. We gained a stroke just from making a safe par.
97 yards. And that lagoon that came into play.
Just didn't want to miss it. Just didn't want to go over aggressive at that pin, miss it, find myself in the water, do something stupid.
The left side.
Now we got honors here. Another big drive.
4 deep pot bunkers greeting those. We'll play a little
bit of a weird follow through, but that should be safely aboard the fairway. And another perfect tempo. So that part of our game, which was struggling, Chambers Bay struggling the first 2 rounds here, we've seemed to dial it in. And that's what I'm talking about, baby. Getting that figured out before we take the dive into Augusta. Oh, I'm so excited. I gotta stop thinking about it. Sungjae with another really good 3 wood here. Should be similar line as us, just quite a bit farther back. And again, this is the part of the AI game I don't fully understand. 230 back seems like a very odd number on a difficult, lengthy par 4 to leave yourself. But again, aiming out left, he's going for that moving shot. And I think he has just done it 2 holes in a row. Sungjae!
The timing definitely off on that swing.
You need to get your coding calibrated, because that is now another opportunity for me to just hit out left. And on another difficult, lengthy par 4, the AI makes a very dumb choice. This is a great looking shot if it sits soft. That's okay. That's okay. We need a par now. On a very difficult, lengthy par 4, he lays back way, and that's what I was just about to say. They pick a number that they can hit. 230 is not out of range for a 4 or 5 iron, but he just lays back so far that he does his big swinging shot, and he catches the water again. Another good recovery shot, leaves himself about a 14-footer here for a par or a bogey save. But for us now, get this one chipped on close, maybe even roll it in. Go in the hole. Oh, it didn't turn. But that is okay. That is a safe par on a very difficult hole. And now he has to make this, or it's another 2-shot swing. We're already gaining 1 on him, assuming we make that. Can the man who's been putting well all day find the magic in the flat stick? Drips another bogey save in there. But another mistake now gets us within 3, assuming we make this. And we're happy with that. Wow. Unbelievable stuff happening here at Kiowa. So we saw Matsuyama choke at Sawgrass a couple tournaments ago. We are now seeing Wise storming back at 11 under. So he's now gone 3 under in the last at least 4 holes.
When you look down there, you might as well be.
We got to play smart on holes like this. There's no point in doing anything too heroic here. Club down a couple times, pop it up in the air, let the wind carry it on, and hopefully we just land it center of the green's fine here. Anything better is just cherry on top. A little bit slow, so it's going to bleed to the left, which might actually help us at the end of the day.
Hit the green.
Just stop on the green. It's going to catch this back slope, but it should stop well before. Yeah, okay, good.
Solid shot. And
long way to the cup, but we're safe. I can't believe we just saw Matsuyama. Why do I keep wanting to say Matsuyama? His name's been fluctuating on the leaderboard. Sungjae Im. At hole 14, after bogey, one of the toughest par 3s, one of the toughest holes on the course, stands up and rips it. Pretty similar lie to us, but he's going to land it short of us. Gets a good kick. That is a nice shot after 2 back-to-back mistakes. Wow. Water is a factor at Kiowa, ladies and gentlemen.
Some pace with it, a long one for birdie. Back up the slope.
Here we go. Long left to right up the hill. Give it enough pace. Aim it way out left. Hit it. Give it a chance. I did not hit it hard enough, I don't think. Got it to the flat part. Not the most ideal location, but 5 feet for a par. So kind of a mistake. That was very slow. I probably should have given it even. Well, I had to give it even more. I just didn't. Let's see if Sungjae can read the uphill putt here. Aim it out left. Should give this lots of pace. If he drops this one, then he deserves to win after those 2 bogeys. He deserves to win after those 2 bogeys.
Wow,
that is a scorecard and a half. That is a scorecard and an absolute half. What a freakishly weird but amazing round all at the same time. We'll make our par, so no harm on our scorecard.
Par here at 14.
We're hoping that Steady Freddy just makes an appearance in the last few holes here, and he makes more mistakes. But Wise drops another birdie, so I might be leaving a little bit too much out there. I might be playing a little too conservative, but after I saw those mistakes, I think that's the right mentality to have. Seeing your opponent, the guy you're playing with, drop it into the drink on 2 straight holes just kind of forces you. And this is another mistake by, oh my gosh, and it got a really bad kick. Oh, and as a righty, that's going to be hard to get it over that lip from that close. This is what I'm talking about. Steady Freddy might be the way to go. We've been hitting this club well today. Let's just continue it. Another big bomb. Mine's also bleeding left here, which is a little weird.
Work this up that left-hand side.
Get a good kick up. That stopped dead in its tracks. We're safe.
From the tee,
164. It's going to be difficult to get back there. Okay, he has a little bit more room than it looked like in the shot tracker, but 215 again. Having a good long look. Can't even see the flagstick from where he is. Completely blind over these hills. Makes okay contact. Gets it back there. Will it get a favorable roll on the green? This is going to bleed through, unfortunately, but it's a pretty good sand shot. Pending any Scotty Scheffler type collapse in the rough, he should be able to get that one up and down. Has lots of green to work with now. For us, we're going to have to get this one. Good contact, but I'm going to have to club down if I want it to stop. Aim well out left because the ball is going to hop out a little weird here. Actually, will it? It is kind of a downhill lie. It might hop out left on us. Just trust the straight shot. I've hit it well, but it's way up in the air. Needs to sit, so I could have clubbed down again. I could have clubbed down to a pitching wedge. But we are also safely aboard, so 36 feet for a birdie. We do have a birdie putt nonetheless.
10, 15
Let's
feet
see what
past the
Sungjae
flag,
Im
but
can
really
do.
Couldn't afford to miss with the front of the green.
Yep, absolute beautiful. The leader sticks it really close. Needs to get out of here with a par. Cannot afford another bogey with the players behind him climbing that leaderboard.
Really keeping this round together.
Just a little bit left to right at the end. Down the hill. Good putt. Take a little bit off. Turn it in there.
Yeah, that's a pretty
The crowd started getting excited, and I started getting excited. That's a beautiful putt from that far downtown. And now we'll have a par putt to tap in. Let's hope that for his sake he doesn't miss this putt, because that would be an embarrassment. He'll drip it in, no problem. 3 holes remaining for Sungjae to claim his victory here at the South Carolina. For us, we're just going to have to keep doing what we're doing. Hopefully we get ourselves a little bit closer to some of these pins. Kind of stalled out since that 7th hole, but we do have a par 5 opportunity. You know we're going to be going for it if we have that chance. Wise is at 12 under. We're at 13. Sungjae 17. Very fun tournament to this point. Really have just been playing steady all day. If you break down our score, it's about 4 under for every day so far. Nothing too historic or remotely close to what we're capable of, but in a day where on the third round there where people were struggling to make birdies, we're one of the few rounds of the day that was under par at 1 under par. That is a very good showing to even give us a chance here on day 4. The storyline so far is the start that Sungjae had, sinking 5 birdies in a row, making a couple bogeys at the start of the back 9, erasing one of them with another birdie, and he has just been playing some really good golf, especially after making some mistakes. But we will do what we need to do. That's a big rip, gets us in a position to go for this, and it's still rolling out. 344, 267, so that the door is open. We do have a window to get this one on too. An eagle is going to be what is required to win. A birdie would just be happy to gain some momentum. You never know. There are still 2 very difficult holes remaining. Sungjae is just laying up, or should be. Yeah. So he will probably throw this one up and down for a birdie, knowing how he's played, pending any monstrous mistakes from him. For us, don't even need the power 3-wood. A hybrid will probably do the job here. We hit a really good hybrid here on day 2. Let's see if we can do the same thing today. It flared left off the hill with the fast tempo. Little bit of risk, no reward.
Par 5 green is well protected.
Yeah, we knew we had an opportunity there. A little bit of a miss hit. Was good speed. It probably would have been pretty nice up there, but for us, we got to get up and down out of the bunker.
I like the looks of this one,
because Sungjae has thrown an absolute dart yet again to 5 feet 11 inches for what, his 10th birdie of the day.
7 feet in there, but that is an excellent approach shot.
Just got to make sure we get this one up. Throw it a little past the pin. Got lots of room to work with. It shouldn't clip the. This is way down there though. Great recovery shot, considering that is a bronze medal. We'll take that every day of the week. Big fist bump. Can't even see where it lands, just going off the crowd reaction in his caddy. And we'll just drip this one in right to left down the hill for our birdie. Let's finish on a strong note. That is 4 under for the day, 14 under for the tournament. Hopefully we can wrap up second. First is still up there if he messes this up, but this to go to 18 under, 8 under for the day, 10th birdie of the day. Almost misses it on the right side, but it does drop. The crowd goes wild. Big fist bumps, hands in the air. He knows what's at stake here. Goes to the par 3 17th.
He'll still be 4 back.
Wise still at that 12 under mark. He will have the par 5 coming up as well. But there is water in play here. If we somehow were to see him drip it in the water, make a bogey, if we were to somehow make a birdie, that is a 2-shot swing. We get to 15. He goes down to 16 with 1 hole remaining.
It's all happened here.
Anything's possible. It comes down to this tee shot. He currently has a hybrid in his hand. He clubs down. Doesn't seem like he's aiming it as aggressively left, but he'll probably play. No, he's playing a dead straight shot this time. So changing his attitude, this is going to go in the hole. Oh my gosh. A little too firm with that one, but that had a chance of hitting the flagstick. So for Sung Jae, a really, really safe shot. Again, it's through the pin, but I mean, really all he needs to do is we're going to just aim out to the left here, catch that slope. Hopefully this is the right club and it gets down there by the pin. The tempo has been marvelous today. This should catch the right slope. I think we hit it a little too firmly through the slope, so we also find the back of the green. That's a tough club to choose, because I think a 6-iron, you risk running it short of the green. 5-iron, we landed that just on the front, and it still rolled through, so he's ready to go. He's not wasting any time. In fact, he might chip this in. Okay, well, the tournament is now pretty much out of reach, so we're playing for second. Pitch this one back down. Got it to lands close. I'm fine with a pitch shot here as long as I know it's a pitch shot. Yeah, we'll also drip it in there to just about give me range, about 3 feet 9 inches. Happy with our performance this week. I mean, Chambers Bay, even though we finished, what, tied for 4th, 5th, whatever it was still a nightmare of a round in terms of consistency. This is a gorgeous bogey-free 4-under round we got with a chance to get one more at the 18th. Sung Jae will tap this in for his par, remain at 18 under. The leader goes into the final round. He is poised to win another tournament. I think he's won this year. I don't know why. I'm not sure I should say another. I think he's won. As Aaron Wise drips in a birdie at 16, so he goes to the 17th. One back from us. We're still fighting for that second position. Really all around beautiful, gorgeous day of golf. Lots of birdies at a very difficult course that was gale force, hurricane style winds. Not hurricane style, it'd be a lot more than that. Very strong, powerful winds for a golf course. Clubs down to his trusty 3-wood, rips it out there. Will give himself that number that he loves to hit for some reason.
It all looks so simple.
224 to the hole. Look at the waves in the background just crashing into the beach. You can't ask for much more of a better tournament setting than this. This is such a fun tournament. We had considered skipping this one and going straight to the Masters. I'm glad we played it because we've, other than that shot, kind of just rushing to get this one through. We've figured out a lot of our clubs. The tempo seems to have come back to reality after being slow for so many.
Follow through and a good start to this hole.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. We're gearing up for that Masters run. We got a chance. We're playing good golf. We've been on a second. It's been a second win, 4th second run, assuming we close this one out. So hope you guys have been enjoying the golf again. It might appear a little easy, but it's still hard to close out these tournaments and get wins. We've increased the difficulty. We'll increase the difficulty again once we get closer to the PGA Championship. But all in all, I'm having an absolute blast. As you see, maybe the nerves a little bit too strong on that one. The adrenaline's pumping for Sung Jae. For us, we're going to club way down after seeing that to a pitching wedge. The wind is got up to a 10-mile-per-hour wind, so it's stronger than the start of the day. Let's see if we can't finish with a birdie. Really good shot here would be awesome. Just solidify that second place. And I've hit it a little too soft, so... Chance to chip that one, maybe even putt it. Kind of a safe, way safer than I was hoping for. Sung Jae's ready. Be awesome to see him chip this one in. Just say screw it. Go in the hole. All right, well, he will have that and like 4 other attempts to win this whole damn thing. The crowd's loving it. We're proud of Sung Jae. He's been battling hard all year. Finally gets himself, I think this might be his first, actually. And for us, right now, we'll chip this one in. Oh. Actually ran it by way too hot. So we'll have 8 feet 11 inches to try and keep the scorecard clean. It is pretty much a straight shot.
Well, you might forget it. I won't. Far from his best.
drips in the par. That is a bogey-free 4-under round. Not what we needed to win, but should be enough to at least get second or tie for second. Extremely happy with the performance. It's bounced back for me personally after a difficult Chambers Bay. And lay out the red carpet for Sung J.M., who delivers yet another beautiful putt. And he hits a beautiful, what was that, 8-under par round to win the tournament. We will finish in solo second. Aaron Wise put up a great comeback on the back nine to push us to the limit. But as you heard him, so long from the Carolina Open. It was a beautiful day out here. And as you're going to see, assuming the game lets me, is we have qualified for our first Masters as a professional, second overall, with so much momentum on our side going into this tournament, in hopes of having a chance at fighting for that beautiful tournament at the end. But we're actually just gonna have a quick look at the season so far. Im wins, Zalatoris won the Wetlands, Scotty Scheffler won at the EA Sports. We withdrew from this one, but Xander Schauffele ended up winning that one. We took home the Players. Hugh took in the alternate house, Lighthouse Open. Scheffler bested us in the final day at Bay Hill for the Arnold Palmer. We ended up winning the Florida Classic, was our first win with a really low scores all around. Tony Finau bested us at the Genesis Open with that marvelous 59 on the final round. Burns won his first tournament at the Waste Management Phoenix Open, putting a beautiful round together. Matsuyama won at the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. We saw him shoot 60 on the final day. We got cut from the unfortunate time at San Diego for the Torrey Pines at the Farmers Insurance Open. And our very first tournament, we finished tied for 7th. Hatton wins. So that was Sung J.M. That has been our tournament so far. I wanted to recap before we head into this beautiful green and yellow weekend. We're going to put on some colors that match that. We're going to wear our yellows. We're going to wear our greens. And we're going to get ready for the first ever Masters as a professional, second Master showing. Let's see if we can fight for that green jacket. Guys, thank you so much for the watch. Thank you guys so much for all the subscriptions, all the comments, all the likes, everything you guys have been throwing. It's been amazing up to this point. We finally reached this pinnacle tournament, this gem of a tournament. And we'll catch you in the next one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your evening. See you for now.